Thank you, Chairman Bergen and the other freeholders. My name is Andy Camp, and I'm a resident of Scotch Plains. I've been a resident for 26 years. My background is that I'm a scientist. I have a doctorate in organic chemistry, but I also had a strong interest in botany. I was a minor in botany with a special interest in native plants. But I consider my most important role to be as mom, teaching my children to value nature, to get their heart pumping, hiking outdoors and running around on the trails. On long hikes in the reservation, I showed them that there is more to life than screen time, to value the quiet power of nature, to treat animals and plants with care, and to respect rules and laws, even when they don't like them. I want to provide my perspective as a neighbor of the Watchung Reservation. I am opposed to the plan to add mountain biking to the reservation. Adjacent homeowners do not have any greater say than other residents of Union County in how the reservation is managed. The reality, though, is that we will see greater impacts if this plan is put into place. And I want to discuss two of the reasons for my opposition. One impact that we've experienced firsthand is that homeowners are called on to help injured bikers. Our experience with an injured biker happened a few years ago. A biker had broken his shoulder while riding in the reservation. We ended up having him use our phone to call an ambulance. Similarly, as I was talking to my next door neighbor a couple days ago, he said that he had also had two other bikers come to his house. One with a broken leg, one with a broken collarbone. Maybe those are the only examples that have ever happened in the history of the Watchung Reservation, and it's just a coincidence. We're happy to help people in need, even when they are riding there illegally, because that's the right thing to do. But adding many more mountain bikers in the reservation is not wise. I believe that more off-road bikers will bring more accidents. The other issue that greatly concerns me is traffic congestion on the paved roads in the reservation and around the reservation. I am asking that a traffic study be done if this is going to be, this major change in the reservation is going to go forward. There has been no estimate given on the increased number of bikers that this proposed bike trail will bring in. I wish to cite, I'll give it to the clerk, a New York Times article from May 1995, during the time that the neighboring South Mountain Reservation was going through a similar policy decision. South Mountain and Watchung Reservations are about the same size, 2,000 acres. Even though biking was not legal there at the time, the New York Times article states that, quote, for bikers, South Mountain is considered a prized terrain whose challenging slopes already draw bikers from Connecticut, New York, and Pennsylvania. I do not consider it unreasonable for residents here to question what the congestion impacts of bike trails in Watchung might be. In addition, the proposed mountain bike trail route will encourage people to complete a loop by riding on the roads surrounding the reservation, in particular on Skytop / Coles Road and Glenside Avenue, which is where the Fire Road comes up to. There are no bike lanes there, and there's really no real shoulder there. These roads are already heavily traveled by local residents as well as commuters who traverse the reservation, as well as road bikers. Rush hour traffic is already heavy, and the intersection of Glenside onto Skytop, near where I live, is already very hazardous. I like to bike myself, so I know that to be extremely courteous and cautious around cyclists. On these very curvy reservation roads, I always slow down to about 50 miles an hour, and I wait until I have an opportunity to go into the opposing traffic lane so that I can pass the cyclist safely. This puts me and the cyclists at risk. Increased numbers of bikers will only increase these hazards. So in summary, I just thank you for your consideration and for listening to the input of residents. Thank you very much. I'd like to give this Times article.
Please give it to the clerk. Thank you for your comments.